Okay, I'd like to call the LaPorte County Park and Recreation Board to order. Can we have a roll call?
Kate? Here. Amanda? Here. Jim?
Here.
Aaron? Here. Brian?
Yep.
Mary? Here. And Ron?
Here. Any additions to the agenda? Can I have a motion to...
Motion to approve the agenda.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Financial report, any questions other than...
How about the minutes?
Do we miss the minute?
Oh, do we miss the minutes? Oh, yeah, I just marked that off before I even... So you got to keep track of me here. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes? Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Now the financial report. Are you going to talk about the...
After the budget.
during the budget? Okay. Any questions about the financial report? May I have a motion?
Motion that we approve the financial report.
And a second?
I'll second
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Jeremy?
I just wanted to mention a few things. The county is working on a new website. I did go to a planning meeting, initial planning meeting on that, and one of our biggest questions was we have a pretty extensive website of our own that's not with the county's website, but they've already thought about that, and basically we'll have a few things on the county page with a link to our main website, which will be what we want, because then we can change what we need to change whenever we need to change it. So that'll be the best scenario, I think, for us.
it. Commissioner Mateus, County.
What's that?
Commissioner Mateus, on your website.
Oh, yeah, she did. They've all, obviously we have a pretty good website and people, and so, yeah, Commissioner, yes, definitely gave us some kudos on that. Next thing, I just wanted to mention about what's going on at Lure still. The building trades group has started building the actual shelter, so we've got beams up. They should have about one more day of finishing up, getting all the main beams up, and then they're going to start forming in the concrete, forming in for concrete, and hopefully we'll have concrete poured within a couple weeks, and then we're working on the blacktop with Reith and Riley for the new parking lot and then parking lot. So that's where we're at on that project.
Do they have an estimated complete date on the parking lot?
This fall, is, depending on weather and that kind of thing. We're hoping, I contacted them today and said we're hoping that maybe end of October, early November would be when we would be able to be, then be able to come in and do the parking lot. So probably by the first week of November, second week of November, depending on weather. It's always iffy that time of year. So.
Okay.
Also, we had Pioneer Days this past weekend. The weather was not good for Pioneer Days. It was really rainy early in the days, both days, and then cloudy, so the attendance was way down. We'll have the final numbers at the next meeting, but we were probably about half or less of where we usually are as far as numbers, which can't control that. So, and that's about all we got for that report. Unless somebody has a question.
Okay. No questions. Standing committee reports, executive committee, we don't have anything to report. Budget committee?
So we do have a little bit of a budget issue, not really, but we have only $33 left in our gas, fuel, and oil for the year. So we are going to, as Jeremy is going to go in front of the county council and ask for $2,000 more.
To get us through.
That's it?
That we spend about $2,000 or $1,000 a month, $800 to $900, $1,000, and by the time we get done with October into November, we won't be able to do any more purchase orders, and that'll be on the next year's budget anyway. So that'll be enough to get us. So we only have 2 more months to pay. It would be all of October, and then by November, we won't be able to submit any more purchase orders because that's how the purchasing system works, so, yeah.
Okay. Personnel committee?
I did send out an email and ask if anybody wanted to change their standing committees or vice president and president and so forth, and I will come back to that when we go under elections and stuff and new business. Other than that, that's all I have.
Okay. Planning committee?
Forgot about
Oh, did I forget property committee? Here's that check mark too soon. Property committee? Nothing? No. Okay. Planning committee now.
As for planning, there has been a discussion of prices for the new shelter at Moore. I think we're waiting for it to be more finished to see how many tables we can get in there with tables and people before we decide how much we should charge it. And then also there's possible a name for it. The name has been suggested as Shack.
Hickory.
Yeah, so there's a lot of shagbark hickory trees right around there, big shagbark hickories that kind of provide shade for the shelter, and that's probably the most prominent plant in that area, so we thought maybe that would be a good name for it. So.
Okay. Anything else from planning? Rules? Committee? Nothing? Okay. Old business? Nothing? New business? Meeting dates?
You should have attached on the very last page, proposed meeting dates. The one thing I would mention on that is the April meeting. I thought maybe we would do at Lure County Park just so we can see the progress and maybe everybody can kind of walk around and check that out. You know, it's been suggested that we do a couple of meetings in different places, so if you guys see anything on there, any dates, now the other two parks would be outside, so we would maybe want to do spring or fall, you know, spring and fall instead of in the heat of the summer maybe, but.
My only question on that is what it does to the videography and the sound, because I felt like we had when we did it, it's been a while since we were out at Bloom, but I felt like there was, do you remember that? There was a sound or can't hear for the, you know, as far as that goes. Again, I don't care, I just don't know if that's a problem.
I can check with them, I mean,
Okay.
we can change, maybe if we wanted to change a location later, as long as we do that ahead of time, but I think having it at the nature center should be fine, because that's inside.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
any other thoughts or suggestions on that? Yeah, I can understand this, especially, you know, if an airplane goes over or wind or.
Train.
Probably trains, that would definitely be a concern, so. So if we could maybe, if you don't see any problems with this, I think everybody's seen this, and if you don't see any problems, I think we need to go ahead and adopt this so that we can publicize that like we do every year. Because we don't want to run the meeting until December, and if we don't get this done and we miss the December meeting or something because of weather, I'm afraid more.
I motion to accept the meeting dates as proposed.
Okay, can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Public comment. Are you guys gonna say?
Hey, we still do this.
Karen,
He
can
is
you give me one more time?
Okay.
Hey,
Sorry.
Okay, so after sending out emails and getting inquiry as far as standing committees go and positions, it is recommended that it's just official that we're going to leave everything as is, as long as there's no dispute.
And do we need a motion to accept that?
I think you do.
Can I have a motion to accept the committee and executive committee and committee assignments as is? So moved. And second, and all in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Now public comment.
Now's the time.
Now's the time.
Okay, ladies, any cartwheels or anything?
Can you do cartwheels? She can do cartwheels.
Oh, I just threw her friend under the bus, man.
Oh, man.
Just like that.
If I do a cartwheel, will you do a cartwheel?
Hey, if you guys do cartwheels, he will too.
Let's see you do it first.
I'll go outside and do it in the grass, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it in here
I
either.
wouldn't go to hear you
Yeah,
there.
grass, I would do. So we might have a meeting outside after the meeting to do cartwheels, but we'll see. Okay, hearing no other public comment, any board and staff comments?
Mine says no.
I did have one thing to say, just so everybody knows, next year is a master plan year again already. So we'll start that process in probably May or March or April. And we'll talk about it again in December as far as maybe, making sure we want to use the same vendor, which Pat Brown has been doing it for many years and has done us a great job and knows the system really well and knows the parks and that. But we'll talk about it again in December. We're just letting everybody know that that's coming. So we'll have to have that by January of 2021, and that takes 6 to 8 months to get that process done. So,
I just have one comment, one question. The new shelter being built, is there going to be some kind of plaque for the building trades program?
is there what? A lot for the building trades?
Some kind of plaque or sign?
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do something for that, I'm sure. Hadn't thought about that, but yeah, I think that's appropriate since they're providing so much labor and
Sorry about that.
help with making that happen, so.
Okay. Any other comments? Can I, yes. A second?
I'll second that.
All in favor? Ayes have it. Meeting adjourned.